Josh, let me ask you this. Do you think you could have built a successful company without sacrificing your personal life, your mental health, your health, all of those things you are now working to restore?
In that LinkedIn post that I wrote the other day, one of the comments, one of the little tidbits was, or the principles was that obsession is the admission ticket for success, and I do believe that. So sacrifice
Mhm.
is a part of success. What I've been trying to figure out over the last 4 years is how you can sacrifice in a way, um, that allows you to, allows you to continue to be okay
Yeah,
and love other people and feel love. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
sacrifice is
yeah.
necessary, but like, some amount of suffering is necessary. But like, I don't think, like, it's like you take Steve Jobs. Like, Steve Jobs was
Hmm.
one of the best entrepreneurs of all time. He's also known to
Hmm.
be one of the biggest assholes, out there in terms of management and how he treated people.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
and I think there are a lot of incredible leaders who don't do that, right? So I think the answer is, um, you don't have to, suffer. You have to sacrifice, but I don't know how much you need to personally suffer, I guess,
Yeah.
from an emotional standpoint.
Yeah. I very much agree with you on sacrifice. I actually found over time that this sense of purpose we are looking for does not come to us without sacrifice. Many of us have this illusion that purpose
Mm,
comes from doing things we love, but it's just not true. It's very important to isolate what it is exactly that gave us that sense of purpose in our business before. And if we think about it long enough, we come to the conclusion that it's this responsibility we took for other people. It's a sense of duty and it's genuine care we felt for our employees, our partners, our customers. And you mentioned it in the beginning, you said leadership. And leadership is exactly that. That's taking responsibility for the business and for other people, for their salaries and their ability to pay their mortgages and all of that. And that's what gives us this sense of purpose.
mhm.
So when we try to just, you know, engage in self-indulgence for years, we never get a sense of purpose. But at the same time, if we're not taking care of our health and mental health, how good are we as leaders? Don't you think?
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's right. Yeah, I think if you're incredibly self-indulgent, yeah, I don't know how you're going to find purpose in that, right? And I like what you
Mhm.
just said, which is a part of that purpose comes from leadership, and leadership is really about, uh, self-sacrifice. It should be for the best
Yeah,
leaders.
yeah.
Um, yeah, that's a really good way of putting it.
But it's the same in families. Like for example, you said you rediscovered being a father and being a husband, and this is also a sacrifice because you can be with your child who is sick at night and not sleeping. You sacrifice your sleep or you sacrifice going out with your friends, but you do it, and in exchange, you get this amazing feeling of love, belonging, giving, contributing, performing your duty as a parent or a spouse. And I love it that you mentioned that a certain amount of suffering is important and needed. We can't just have all the fun and then feel fulfilled.
Hmm.
You,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah, 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 I think if you want something, usually if you want something special, if you want something, differentiated, which most of the times people want, hey, I want to climb Mount Everest. I mean, people may want to say, hey, I want to climb this hill right over here. Well, you may not have to suffer to climb a, 600-foot hill at the end of your, street. But if you desire to do something extraordinary,
Hmm.
then yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's the whole point. Is
Yeah.
is that suffering is a part of that journey. Um, yeah.